Good morning and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Sarasota. We are here to support you in finding a personal relationship with the God of your understanding and in discovering what you already know. My name is Lisa Lissard and I greet you today with Namaste. Namaste is Sanskrit and means the divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Let us first start by together affirming our vision and our statements. The words can be seen on your screen. Please read aloud with me if you like. First, our vision. Empowering spiritual growth as a loving, inclusive, worldwide community. And now our mission. We teach science of mind principles and other life-affirming spiritual truths. We explore, we learn, we grow. We connect, honoring all paths to God. We offer in-person and online weekly services, classes, workshops, affirmative prayer support, and other spiritual tools. We create opportunities for joyful social connection, community outreach and service, and we celebrate the awakening of our innate spiritual magnificence. Now is our time of prayer and meditation. Please relax, close your eyes, take a deep, deep breath all the way to the tops of your lungs, and release and relax. Settle into your breath and inner stillness as Bob Teesdale sets the tone for us with a wonderful chant he wrote entitled, I Choose.
When I awake, I hear a voice telling me I have a choice to live in love or live in fear. And so right now, right here, I choose love. I choose love. When I awake, I hear a voice telling me I have a choice to live in peace or live in fear. And so right now, right here, I choose peace. I choose peace. When I awake, I hear a voice telling me I have a choice to live in joy or live in fear. And so right now, right here, I choose joy. I choose joy. I choose peace. I choose peace. I choose love. I choose love.
I choose. Each day I choose love over fear. Each day I choose peace over fear. And each day I choose joy over fear. I know that choice is always mine, and because of choice, I am empowered to set the tone, direction, and flow of my life. Whenever I feel anything but love, peace, and joy, I choose again, and I choose love. I choose peace, and I choose joy. As I open my heart, I easily choose love, peace, and joy. All else fades away, and love, peace, and joy resonate throughout the day. Love, peace, and joy are the building blocks of who I choose to be at this moment. It is my choice in each moment that determines who I chose to be for this moment, this day, this lifetime. I know this not only to be true for myself, but also true for everyone. I now release these creative words, ever so grateful, into the loving law of good, to manifest easily and effortlessly, here, now, and forever, because it is so, and so it is. Today's message is brought to us by Reverend Dr. Dennis Merritt Jones. Dr. Dennis has authored several wonderful books entitled How to Speak Science of Mind, Encouraging Words, You're Redefining Moments, The Art of Uncertainty, The Art of Abundance, and The Art of Being. He has written columns and articles for the Huffington Post and Science of Mind magazine. Dr. Dennis was senior minister of CSL in Simi Valley, California for many years before moving to St. Pete a few years ago. In addition to writing, he has been speaking at Unity and CSL centers in the area, along with mentoring. His mission is guiding people to purpose. But before we hear from Dr. Dennis, it is my pleasure to welcome back Bob to sing Everything New by Daniel Nahmad.
Bring it on, everything new, everything different, everything true. 'Cause I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. But I'm through crying, I'm through waiting, I'm through hoping against all hope, and I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. I think I finally learned, so bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. 'Cause I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Bring it on, everything new, 'cause I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. 'Cause I'm through crying, I'm through waiting, I'm through hoping against all hope, and I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. I think I finally learned, so bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Yes, I know it's gonna be everything new.
Hey, Dennis Merritt Jones here. Welcome to the last week of 2021. I bet you're probably as anxious to move into that which is next as I am. This last year has been an interesting process, and what I want to do is give you some tools today to learn how not to drag what didn't work for you in 2021 into 2022, because oftentimes the habit mind is comfortable in keeping things the same even as we move forward. And if there's room in your life for something different, can I get a witness in 2022? Open your mind to what this presentation has to offer. The title of my lesson is 7 Steps to a Happy New You in the New Year. And what I want to do is share a quote by Dr. Ernest Holmes out of the Science of Mind textbook. He does a beautiful job of putting this in context that helps with a metaphor that you can use to learn how to step out of 2021 and into 2022 with grace and ease. He writes, "Life is a blackboard upon which we consciously or unconsciously write those messages which govern us. We hold the chalk and the eraser in our hand, but are ignorant of this fact. What we now experience, we need not to continue to experience, but the hand which holds the eraser must do its neutralizing work." That last sentence is profoundly important. Listen to it. What we now experience, we need not continue to experience, but the hand which holds the eraser must do its neutralizing work. In other words, think of 2021 as a blackboard that's been inscribed upon. It's been written on. It's history. And too often what we do is we take that history and project it into the new year, and we don't have to do that. So Holmes is saying, okay, 2021 is this chalkboard that's been written on, but you hold the eraser in your hand. You can remove the ideas that defined your life in the last year and introduce new ideas that may redefine who you are and what is yours to do in the new year. And that doesn't necessarily mean that everything that 2021 was about was negative, but by understanding you have the eraser in one hand, it means you can learn to mentally and emotionally release some of those things and introduce new ideas to replace them. Holmes, he tells us there's no voids in the universe, and so we have to be able to as we release ideas and beliefs that no longer support us, we have to be willing to introduce new ideas and beliefs that support us equally as well. And so I got 7 points that I want to share with you that you can take and use what works and discard the rest. Okay? The very first one is this. In 2022, open your mind to the new possibilities that lie in the unknown. Now, 2022 has never been lived in before. It's never been inscribed in before. Open your mind to the idea that there's something new that you can experience in the new year that you have not experienced in the past year. Be willing to try new things by making a conscious effort to get out of your comfort zone. Comfort zone, boy, there's a tough one there. A lot of us, because things are comfortable, we drag one year into the next, into the next, and the next, without ever really challenging what we've got in front of us as being worthy of the highest and best for ourselves or not. So this is an opportunity for you to take a look at the blackboard, the chalkboard that you've inscribed your beliefs about life on, because if you look at your life, it is not picturing of what you believe. You can remove some of those ideas by replacing them with new ideas. And this can include pursuing a new career or a job, I mean, at 72 years old, I am not looking for a new career or a job, but I am looking always for new ways to express who I am and what I do in the world. And there's only one way to let that unfold, and that is to step into the unknown. To go where you haven't gone before. It's really that simple. That's simple. It also can include seeking new relationships, or for that matter, even new types of food and entertainment you haven't experienced before. Think about that just for a minute. In 2022, is it possible that you might want to create relationships or enter into relationships that are different than what you've had in the past? And one way to train your mind is begin to explore these ideas in small, palatable ways. Restaurants, entertainment. When's the last time you went to a restaurant that served food that you had already made your mind up about, that it wasn't for you? Maybe it's time to re-examine your beliefs about the food you eat, and the idea that maybe in the 2022 there's new food on the plate that you can explore looking at that will change your experience of life. That's, of course, physical food as well as emotional food, that which we ingest in our beliefs and ideas. Entertainment too. When's the last time? The last 2 years, my goodness, very few of us have been to the movies or theaters and whatnot. Maybe it's time to reintroduce the idea that in 2022 we're going to do something entertainment-wise we haven't done in the last couple of years. Go to a movie. Do something that gets you outside of your comfort zone, your box, okay? So with the right perspective, you can consider stepping outside of the box of the known world as a great opportunity, and you can welcome it with open arms. But you have to be willing to explore, go where you've not gone before. So as you enter this new year, think about what is inscribed on that blackboard from 2021 and ask yourself, what am I willing to remove or let go of or erase? Again, that doesn't mean we always forget about it, but we stop giving an energy to it, okay? The second practice that you can do is forgiveness. Really think about this just for a minute. As long as you live in a human skin, forgiveness is one of the practices that you'll need to master, because nothing will keep you stuck in the past more effectively than resentment and non-forgiveness. So take a deep breath and ask yourself, as I move into 2022, what can I let go of that I've been dragging with me emotionally? Who can I let go of that I've been dragging with me emotionally? There's no time like the present moment to introduce new intentions. And the beautiful thing is you're in a spiritual community where you can support each other in nurturing those intentions. Think of it this way. What or who you don't forgive, think about this, you drag into the new year with you. Consider that. Whatever you're holding a grudge against, whoever or whatever, do you want to drag that into the new year and continue to carry that energy with you? Now's the time to take a breath and choose to forgive, to let go. To forgive is to erase the negative energy that keeps you from entering the new year with a clean blackboard, if you will. And this includes forgiving yourself as well. Whew, boy, there's a big tall order there, isn't there? Forgive yourself. What might you be able to forgive about yourself in the new year that will lighten your load as you move into 2022? Let it go. Just take a breath and let it go. The third practice you can do is set realistic goals and write them down. There's the operative words, write them down. Realistic goals mean this. Goal setting is a vital component for creating anything new. Without goals, nothing new really ever happens, because goals help move us forward with intentionality and intention, and by paying attention to our intention. It's important not to set yourself up for failure by declaring goals that are so lofty, so far out of your box that you'll never be able to achieve them. Don't set yourself up for failure by setting goals that are unrealistic. For example, I could set a goal that I want to fly be a fighter pilot and fly F-28 or what's the latest one? F-18. At 72 years old, it's not likely I'm going to be able to join the Navy and become a fighter pilot for obvious reasons. but my point is that there's other things that I could do that are within the realm of possibility that I could create for myself as realistic actions I can take in ways that fulfill areas of my life that up until now had been, blue sky. Bad pun. This is the practice of coming to the edge of your comfort zone and leaning over just enough to make yourself uncomfortable. There's the key. Find a place in your life where you're not setting goals so big that they're unobtainable, but you're coming to the edge of what you know, and you see something out there, a goal is, I would like to have that, I'd like to do that, I'd like to achieve that. It makes you feel a little uncomfortable, but it's not out of the question of the realm of possibilities. That's what you want to be focusing on. Take small, achievable steps that allow you to still see the possibility of arriving at the finish line of 2022. Think about that. What goals could you introduce now that might help guide you to the finish line of 2022? Now here's the key. Write them down, because when you write them down, not on your computer, but by hand, because it kinesthetically inscribes those ideas into the energetic body of your mind and your heart and your consciousness and your unconscious mind. So write them down and read them on a regular basis. Read your goals for 21 days every day, and at the end of 21 days, you'll begin to realize you're moving towards, or you've accomplished some of those goals already. That's just the way the mind works, but we have an intentional role we have to play. The fourth practice is observe and challenge old habit patterns that keep you stuck in the yuck. Old habit patterns, and this is probably one of the things that most of us are unconscious about, is we drag old habits from energy from one year to the next, to the next, to the next, and because they hide so well in this body system in our minds that they're too uncomfortable to challenge. But if habits are holding you back from creating something new in your life, you have to be willing to look at the habit energy in your life and do something about it. Habits in and of themselves are not necessarily bad. The key is to be conscious enough of your habits that when they don't serve, and here's the operative thing, when your habits don't serve your innate wholeness, you have to be willing to challenge them. See what keeps them in place and holds them in place, okay? The point is that once identified, the practice is to see your old habit or habits as neutral energy seeking expression through the path of least resistance. Holmes says that in the Science of Mind textbook. He says a habit energy is nothing more than energy seeking creative expression in our lives, and it's going to do it. It's going to have its way with us, whether we do it consciously or unconsciously. So why don't we wake up and steer that habit energy in mindful and intelligent and meaningful ways in our lives. You can develop a new habit in as short as 7 days to 21 days. Do something that often on a regular basis, and it'll become regular for you. So what new habit could you introduce to your life in the year ahead? You see, with an awareness, you can make an effort to intentionally redirect habit energy in a new direction, one that serves you well in the new year. And this is using the eraser and the chalk in a very powerful way. How are you breathing? I know I'm moving very fast. We've got a lot to cover here, but I wanted to be sure that we covered the basics. The fifth practice is mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. If you want to learn how to move into 2022, creating new experiences for yourself, be present with yourself in the moment and watch your mind, watch your heart, watch your thinking, see where it wants to take you. When you're mindful, mindfulness means to be present in the moment and observe what is. And if you're mindful and present in the moment, you can watch your thoughts and feelings, and if they're taking you in a direction that is negative, say, hold it right there. Who authorized you to have this life force in my life? Be gone. Introduce a new belief. Mindfulness is just practice in present moment awareness, realizing that it is the present moment where you get to introduce new ideas that will alter the altitude of your life in the future. Okay? Mindfulness is the experience of bringing your thinking mind into alignment with your body, to be aware that what's happening around you and in you in the present moment. And I know that if you've ever heard me share at all or read any of my books, that mindfulness is a key component for what I teach and believe, because it's that important. Mindfulness is how we allow ourselves to become self-aware. You realize the idea that when you're mindful, you have the ability to actually observe your thoughts and your feelings and step outside of them And if you don't like a thought or a feeling, is to challenge it. You can't do that if you're not aware that it's there. And this is important as you enter the new year, because the present moment is always where life is waiting for you to show up, to embrace it, and to engage with it. I guess the point is that practicing mindfulness places the eraser and the chalk in your hand in a very, very powerful way if you're willing to grasp them both and let them do the work that they're designed to do. Release the old, introduce the new. Release the old, introduce the new. It requires profound mindfulness to be able to do that. The sixth practice is seek a cheerleader who will support you in reaching your goals. Seek a cheerleader, somebody who believes in you, somebody who has perhaps already done what you're wanting to do, and get them to coach you and to cheer you on, to know that you're not alone in stepping over the finish line of 2021 and stepping into a new race in 2022. But do it with some support. Don't be afraid to ask people for support. You're in a spiritual community where you probably have many people around you who are willing to support you, practitioners, ministers, friends, prayer partners, who are willing to support you in taking that next step. But you need to ask for the support, the help. Don't assume that everybody's psychic and knows what your needs are. They don't. Doing all the affirmation things can be a daunting task to take on alone. Enlist the support of a trusted friend or a mentor who is able to support you in seeing and moving toward the vision that you hold for the new you in the new year. And here's one of the very best pieces of advice I'll give you today regarding having goals, moving forward with your life, new experiences in the new year. Don't share your goals with the trolls. Don't share your goals with people who want to tear them down, who want to kick sand in your face, who want to kick out your kickstand underneath your bicycle. Don't share your goals with people who have personal interest to see you fail and who draw joy and pleasure from that. Share your goals with people who you know believe in you and want to support you and lift you in the future. And again, in a spiritual community, you have many people who are right there doing that. Be sure that the person you do share with is someone who you trust, number one, but somebody who will also hold your feet to the fire when the going gets tough and you want to slack off or pull back. Appoint someone in your life as a cheerleader or a mentor who's willing to call you on your stuff and make you uncomfortable enough to move forward in a positive direction. Okay, number 7 is probably the best place to end this list. 7 is a great number because it signifies a cycle of completion. And what better place to end than on the 7th practice, which is this: set aside time daily to spend in the presence of your higher power. Don't allow yourself to sacrifice your groundedness and your spiritual truth as you move into the new year. Take an awareness of that truth with you. When you make room daily to partner with your higher power, or whatever name you want to call it, doing all the affirmation practices that we've mentioned seems to flow with grace and ease when you know you have a partner in the process who's bigger than you, that you can lose yourself in and trust and know that infinite intelligence within you, that mystic within you, knows how to do what's next for you to move forward if you're willing to make room to listen to that guidance, to receive that guidance, and then act upon that guidance. Why? Because you're one with your source, all of the good that is God, you can trust that it knows what you need and when you need to know what you need to know and how to apply it. Okay? The practice is to trust it and follow its lead and have faith that the upcoming year will be the very best year of your life up until now, because there's always the year after that. But let's just move into 1 year at a time. 21, done. 22, it's up to you. Ooh, I like that. So in summary, here it is. The blackboard of your new year has yet to be inscribed upon, and it awaits your mental and emotional and spiritual imprint. Nobody can do that for you but you. This maybe require setting up new practices and priorities for yourself. Meditation, take a class, get involved in doing whatever you need to do in order to stay anchored in the awareness that you always hold the chalk and the eraser in your hand, and you have the ability to use them both if you're guided to do so. Listen to that guidance within, and you will be. So I said this, may your exit from the year of 2021 be gentle and complete, and may your entry into the new year of 2022 be smooth and intentional. You deserve that, right? Shake it like this. Yes, you do. Most important, may you always remember that you and you alone hold the chalk and the eraser in your hands. Don't give anybody else the power to hold your chalk in their hands. Hold it for yourself. Make your own calls as you move into the new year. The new you and the new year is a mighty powerful thing to embrace. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Shake your head like this. How are you breathing? Take a nice deep breath. Know this. Now the adventure begins. Happy new you in the new year, my friends. Peace and love. Over and out. Till next time.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Trees drifting by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Dragonfly up in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that is what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, that's just how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Well, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good now. And I'm feeling good, 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 good now. Feeling good, 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 good now. And I'm feeling good.
Thank you, Bob, for such a wonderful way to round out Dr. Dennis's inspirational message. Now is our time of offering, and we here at the Center for Spiritual Living Sarasota are available to support you in knowing the power and presence of your own spiritual essence. We offer prayer support, inspirational encouragement, and opportunities for virtual community and connection. We are so grateful for your generous financial support of the center that in turn allows us to support you. There are 3 easy ways to share your offering. On your screen, you can see our website, which is www.cslsarasota.com, where you can choose from a couple of options. You can select the donate button, which allows you to contribute via PayPal or credit card, or you can mail a check to the address. You can also set up automatic contributions through your own online banking. Please join me by placing your hand over your heart as you reflect on your gift, blessing it as you share and know this with me. My gift goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper, and the divine flow returns it to me multiplied abundantly. Please join me in our offering affirmation on your screen. I give thanks that I may share of my good, my love, and my support. Thank you so very much. Are you in need in some prayer support? We have some wonderful people that can help you with this. On our website, please go to the green prayer request button. Use this to send your request. Our 4 licensed spiritual practitioners, Kathleen Frankert, Ron Frost, Jim Groves, and Nicole Leeds, are available to know and affirm spiritual truth with you, for you in whatever your experience or challenge may be. They are also available for 1-hour spiritual coaching sessions by appointment. These sessions offer you the opportunity to explore deeper understanding and practical use of the spiritual truth that transcends your problem or challenge. For more information, see our website under the staff link at the left side of the screen, and then select practitioners. Also on our website, you can sign up to receive our weekly newsletter email. And of course, always check out our Facebook page for up-and-coming events. I would like to remind you that our Spiritual Living Circle will not be meeting again until January 5th, when it will resume every Wednesday at 7 p.m. There, everyone discusses an article from the current month's Science of Mind magazine. This is led by our very own spiritual practitioner, Jim Groves. These are free Zoom-held discussions. If you would like to participate, please email Jim at the address on your screen. He will send you the conference invitation and along with the article and discussion guide. Just remember there's no meetings for the month of December. Just a reminder that there's still time to complete your annual membership renewal form and return it before the end of the year. If by chance a few weeks ago you did not receive your renewal form and you would like to become a member of CSL Sarasota, please either send an email to cslsarasota@gmail.com, or you can go to our website and click on the Contact Us at the top of the page and let us know. We'll then get it right out to you. As we conclude our sacred time together, let us move forward into the week ahead, choosing love, peace, and joy, and the new happy you for the new year. Please sing along for our closing song, Let There Be Peace on Earth. Thank you for being with us, and have a wonderful week, everyone.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be with God our Creator. We are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my song.